It'd be like, what it be like, you already know what it is. It's your boy Calvin Life My Way. Chill. Hey, really, I just want to make this quick video as a, some may say warning, but I really just want people to start reading between the lines, right? First thing first, when it comes to laws, we're talking about federal government, state laws, here in the United States, you got to understand that certain laws are meant for certain people, right? Laws are propagated around the notion or the created behind with the narrative to protect certain people and to prosecute others. There's been many of information, documentaries, lawsuits, facts that have shown that after slavery was abolished and the 13th Amendment was passed, in which deemed that slavery was unconstitutional except someone be convicted of a crime, right? So that meant that slavery wasn't actually taken off the table. In other words, a law was passed that said, if somebody commits a crime, they can be put back into or subjugated to slavery under the state or the federal system, right? So in other words, you become a slave to the state, to the country, if you commit a crime. Now, some people may say, well, just don't commit no crime, you ain't got to worry about it. Okay, well, let's go a little bit. I'm gonna go a little bit further. We go back to between the 1500s and 1600s, when the king, well, the Queen of England, she did it. She passed it, and two different popes. All right, they propagated a law that said that any man, European or Spaniard, that Christian, that found land and it was populated by heathens, people that were not quote unquote Christians, then they had the right to take said land and indoctrinate those people. In other words, if those people did not submit or accept God as they propagated it, at this time we're talking about Catholicism in its rawest form, post Crusades, but it was still going on at this time. They had the right to conquer these people and take their land, and that those people that were on the land had no rights to it, so they could not sell the land. This was a law that was passed, and this law made it legal to kill, steal, and destroy. Wow. Think about that. The law made it okay to subjugate and commit genocide upon a group of people based off the ideology or the consensus that the individuals, in this case, the white individuals, the Spaniards, the European, had right to said land by law, which protected them so that they felt they were consciously clear to commit these heinous acts. Now, going back to slavery. After slavery was abolished, the 13th Amendment was put into place. And people say, oh, well, just don't commit a crime. Well, what propagates a crime? It was not at this time, it wasn't even felonies. There were black individuals, freed slaves, that would be arrested for loitering and put back into slavery. That were arrested, mind you, you're kicked off of a plantation, sent out, you have nowhere to go. But if you're seen standing around not doing anything, you just committed a crime. and in turn you're thrown right back into slavery. And still the same laws are being propagated upon the black community and other brown and even white communities, to where individuals are convicted of crimes and they're thrown into slavery. They're going into the federal penitentiary, they're going into the state penitentiary, and they're forced to work for less than minimum wage. There are many companies out here profiting off of this system. That's companies like JCPenney's, Walmart, your clothing stores, these different chains, to where they don't have to pay a prisoner, but let's say $5 a day for a day's wage. Think about this: slavery, but it's lawful, it's constitutional. The law passed, so it's all good. So people have a clear conscience in which they can subjugate these people based off the law. Who's the law really protecting? Is it you? Is it me? Or is it those who write the law? Was it the higher ups, the elites? Is it them? Okay, truth is truth. All right, let's look at President Trump. Brother, he said what he was gonna do before he got in office. He told Cass he was gonna build a damn wall. He did. He passed the executive order. He said that he was gonna do a ban on Muslims, and he did. But let's look at the map. All these quote unquote Muslim countries. There's Muslims in every country, literally around the world. There are Muslims, and you can argue the fact of where extremists are, who's extreme or whatever, or the ideology, but they're everywhere. Just like there's extreme Christians, there's radical Christians, there's radical Muslims, there's radical Buddhists, there's radical atheists, right? They're just bad people in the world. But if you look at these countries are populated by certain groups of people that are black and brown. From what I can recall offhand, 3 countries were in Africa. We looked at Iraq, Iran area, and I want to say there's another country on the eastern side of Jordan, but I can't remember. But where they say there's radicals, so they're not gonna do business. These people can't come into the country without proper vet. And I understand the ideal, but what we're doing here, we're gonna read between the lines. They don't want these people here. They don't want any of them people here. This country's been a melting pot from the get-go. Not in the sense of the good, happy America, but the fact that people were getting the hell out of Europe. They wanted to leave. Some people profiting of it, and some people really just wanted to find a new land, a new place. And people of African descent, which we call the so-called African American, folks came. They were slaves. The Indians, they were being killed, murdered. The Great Genocide that happened over here. And really, these said people just don't want no more brown, black folks here. There was another executive order that was talking about the use of federal government for inner cities, to clean up the inner cities, right? To where you can have military force in cities to clean up the cities. Who's there? Black and brown folks. So what I'm getting at here is, you as an individual, as a black, brown person, it doesn't matter if you're a Muslim or not. It doesn't really matter if you're a Christian or not. What matters is that you have to be able to read between the lines and understand the narrative. The narrative is they ain't got no damn use for you. They ain't studying. If they can't profit from you being here, they don't want you here. Okay? And the way that they profit exponentially is for you being a prisoner. Be it a prisoner of war, be illegal slavery, a federal prison where you're working for peanuts, or you're just a slave to the system, to where you just say yes sir, yes sir, and you pay all your daggone taxes, let them eat up your check, and you barely make it. So what I'm saying here, this is the idea. This is the win right here. Okay. You must take care of you. Okay. You have to stand up on your own 2 feet. You have to get out of this mindset that they gonna fix this or they gonna fix that. Truth is, no man signing a piece of paper is gonna fix anything for you. What's gonna fix something for you is you taking personal responsibility and serving the God that you serve, walking in faith, and focusing on your mission, which is for you and your family to make it through this world until the next. For you to find success, for you to find abundance in life, for you to find love, for you to feel protected. And the way that you protect yourself is you protect yourself. The way that you protect yourself is by you protecting yourself. Yes, think about this. When it comes to finances, what you must do, you must invest in yourself. You must invest in yourself. You must if you got extra money, put it to the side so that you can invest in something. If it's you opening your own business, you open up your own store, or you investing in something where you can flip. People flip cars, people flip houses, people buy commodities, people buy silver, people buy gold. People are investing in the stock market. You can do this a little at a time. Invest, read, learn new skills, invest in yourself. Learn skills to which you can be profitable for yourself. Hey, you want to learn to be a computer programmer? Learn how to be a computer programmer. You learn to program computers. Then you get you a job programming computers. That was an investment in yourself. Okay, that's an example. Farming, hunting, learn firearms, learn to defend yourself, protect yourself. Don't listen to me. Don't do anything stupid as far as illegally pertaining to getting a firearm. Legally get you a gun and learn how to use it. Carry said gun and protect yourself. You cannot think that a police officer is going to be able to protect you whenever you're not always around police officers. And in all honesty, sometimes that is the scariest place to be, right? But you have to protect yourself. Learn skills, use skills, hunt, farm, get back to the land, protect yourself. Don't think that the federal government, state is going to do it. If you own assistance, hell, work now while you own it to get off it. Put yourself in position. Do schooling. Don't get in a bunch of debt thinking that you're going. If you got to get in $100,000 worth of debt to get a job that's paying $40,000 a year, trust me, that ain't a good debt. Think about that. That ain't a good debt. Now, let's say you get a job to where let's say you get your degree, you get your certification, right? Trade school certification, that might cost you a couple $4,000. Now you get you a job where you're getting paid $40,000, $50,000. That's a good investment. That's a good investment. Don't go into hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt to be a damn teacher. It's stupid. Okay? If you're going to be a teacher, not to say don't be a teacher, but if you're going to be a teacher, be a high-level teacher. Know that teachers, being certified as a teacher doesn't mean that you're locked to a classroom. You can teach courses online and charge whatever the hell you want. Teaching whatever you want. The only thing you need to have is your credentials. A lot of times, these people online that's teaching that ain't got credentials. They just know the information or they have the skill set. That's what's important. I'd rather someone that's made $1 million show me how to make $1 million, right? It's not always about credentials. It's about skill set. Learn skills. Protect yourself. Invest in yourself and love your family. Love on your family. Every day you have to walk with the intent of teaching your family, training your family, and loving your family like today was your last day. Because one day you're going to wake up and it is going to be your last day. You're going to be right, okay? One day. So treat every day like it's your last. Love your family, teach, learn, and grow. Develop a skill set to succeed. You can win. It doesn't have to be about government. It doesn't have to be about race. It doesn't have to be about black and white. But I'm telling you, if you can't read between the lines, you are fooling yourself. Till next time, stay encouraged. Know God loves you, so do I. There ain't nothing you can do about it. So you might as well do something about your situation. Till next time, God bless. Chill.